Well, I'm arrogant enough to believe that, yeah, this gym's gonna be a cakewalk. Because it should be. I mean, come on. We have the perfect starter for this. It's not gonna be, you know, the trick that might be with Charizard. Because Charizard doesn't get access, you know, to Solar Beam in this generation. And if I want to use Sunny Day, I'm gonna have to give up a slot for one of my attacking moves. Which will suck. Hard. I mean, I don't have a good way to replace any of them, really. Like, if I give up Dragon Breath, you know, I'm not getting it back. I mean, I could power through Lance with Return, arguably. But for now, let's just focus on tearing apart Misty, I suppose. Instead of worrying about, you know, what I'm going to do with Charizard's moveset in the future. I mean, by the time we get here, we might just be able to just overpower using, like, Earthquakes anyway. So it may not really matter. Because by the time we get here, we'll probably be, like, level 60 plus. And be in a position to basically curb stomp. Even that unaware Quagsire will get curb stomped. Though it might take more hits than I want. Oh, Razor Leaf. I mean, come on. It's still part water. It's a bulky water. I'll give it that, but still water type. Honestly, its ice typing is a hindrance. A pure water Lapras would probably be better than a water ice Lapras. Just because it wouldn't have to worry about fighting types. Like, it'd just be a step up, you know? Sure, its ice beams would be weaker, you know, and stuff like that, but is that really that much of a downside, you know, to not have to worry about being hit by rocks and stuff? You know, because that ice typing means you're weak to most annoying rock move in the game. It doesn't exist in the generations I play, so I don't really think about it that much, but yeah, Stealth Rock just utterly ruins Lapras's bulk. Like, poor Lapras, it wants to be a contender. But its typing holds it back. I just don't know why there's so many water-ice types. It's a terrible combo. Ice is one of those, you know, like, it's great as an attacking type, it's terribly defensively, so you don't want it. Lapras has got, like, the Grim problem. Ugh. Grim's one of the commanding officers in, Advance Wars, for those that don't play. And his ability is that he can shellac the enemy effectively. Because he gets a massive boost to all his units of 30%. But in exchange, he takes a massive drop in defense of 20%, so... And that game defense scales way better than attack does. So basically, his units just melt under enemy fire. And Lapras is the same way, it just falls apart. Razor Leaf. I mean, with that much level difference, it doesn't matter if it's not effective or not. Its low special defense is still gonna cripple it. Oh, he's got nothing but Magnemites? Man, Maya's opening line should be Magnets. How do they work? Yes, I know, a very dated meme. And I will complain about them when they pop up in RPG Maker games. It's very arbitrary, I suppose. Well, that takes care of the Super Nerd. Come on, Super Nerd, you should have something more than magnets. Like, get a Voltorb, it looks like a bolt. I guess it doesn't look like a bolt, it looks like a ball bearing, sorry. Ugh. My lack of sleep is getting to me. Ugh. Come on, just give me the expansion card. Thank you. Yes, like the Pokeflute. Which I really wish you could get, because, you know, it's my secret weapon in certain runs. Because of how it operates. Because in Leaf Green, we can use the Poke Flute to burn turns, you know, while we're waiting to kill stuff. It's very useful. But in this game, you know, we don't get that option. It's gonna make getting through if we do a no direct attack run this generation a pain in the butt. I mean, it is a doable thing, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna look forward to it, though. Because there's nothing really to look forward to, right? Like, you'd basically have to run, like, Hoppip early on, I believe. And you can catch it early in the morning in some of these games, so that is an option on the table, or use Zubat and Supersonic. And maybe endure attacks with Onyx as a pivot switch or something. Like, there are options there. Not necessarily good options, but options, you know? But I still have to go back and grind the Moemon run. Like, I am under-leveled for the fight with Rival 5. In Self-Go. So, I just have to grind. I'm not looking forward to it. Because grinding in that game is going to be really awful. Like, I've experienced before, it's terrible, because you gotta basically throw Leech Seed and then just sit there and wait. It's not very entertaining. Ugh. I may have to consider, you know... Wait, yeah, I have to get the freaking Volcano Badge before I can even think about going to the islands to do training. Because there is an area where I can fight, you know, some people with Primates and stuff like that, so... That could be a valuable option, because now I could use Leech Seed and Poison to speed up the kill process. But that would still mean getting there, you know? Which is gonna take time. Oh. A level 7 Ariados. Joy. I'm surprised we didn't get caught doing that, but whatever. Next time we'll take on Brock. Until then, see ya.